April 20th, 2011. The Estadio Mestalla is a pressure cooker. This isn't just a Copa del Rey final, it is a war for the soul of football. On one side, Pep Guardiola's Barcelona, a team so dominant they've turned the pitch into a geometry lesson. On the other, Jose Mourinho's Real Madrid. 6 months earlier, Pep didn't just beat Mourinho, he humiliated him. 5-0 at the Camp Nou, the Manita. In that 5-0 loss, Cristiano Ronaldo was a ghost. He was the world's most expensive player, the ultimate winger, stuck on the left touchline, watching the ball zip past him in 1,000 blue and red triangles. Most managers would have looked at that 5-0 and thought, I need more midfielders. Mourinho looked at it and realized his greatest weapon was being used in the wrong zip code. He walked into the Mestalla with a team sheet that looked like a mistake. He took the fastest, most electric winger in history and told him, stop running the line, start owning the box. In the 103rd minute, Ronaldo rises, not from the wing, but from the center. He hangs in the air, a glitch in the physics of the game, and powers a header past Pinto. Madrid wins. The trophy is theirs, but something much bigger just happened. Mourinho didn't just win a cup. He killed the winger known as CR7 and birthed the greatest scoring machine the world has ever seen. We just didn't realize it for another decade. To understand the genius of Mourinho's move, you have to remember who Ronaldo was in 2009. He was the heir to George Best. He was the step-over king of Old Trafford. 292 appearances for Manchester United, and almost every single one of them started with his heels touching the white paint of the touchline. Sir Alex Ferguson used him as a traditional outlet. Get the ball, beat the fullback, whip it in, or cut inside for the spectacular. It worked. 42 goals in 2008, a Ballon d'Or, a Champions League. But it was high-effort football. It required Ronaldo to beat 3 men before he even saw the goal. When he arrived in Madrid for £80 million, Manuel Pellegrini kept the script. He's a winger, the world said. He's the next evolution of the number 7. Even in his first season in Spain, he was still taking the long way to the goal. He was running 50 yards to get a shot off. Mourinho arrives in 2010 and sees a flaw in the winger logic. In a world where Barcelona keeps the ball for 70% of the game, a winger is a passenger. If your best player only touches the ball 30 times a game, those touches cannot happen 40 yards from the goal. Mourinho's realization was simple but revolutionary. Efficiency over aesthetics. He didn't want Ronaldo beating fullbacks anymore. He wanted Ronaldo deleting center backs. Look at the 2011-2012 season, the league of records. 100 points, 121 goals. On paper, Ronaldo is still listed as a left winger. If you look at the FIFA cards from that year, the left winger is printed in bold. But look at the heat maps. Look at where the goals were coming from. Under Mourinho, the inside forward role was perfected. Mourinho instructed Angel Di Maria and Mesut Ozil to occupy the creative zones, while the nominal striker, Benzema or Higuain, was told to drift wide or drop deep. Why? To vacate the center for the man wearing number 7. Ronaldo stopped being a dribbler. He became an infiltrator. He wasn't the guy crossing the ball, he was the guy the cross was meant for. Mourinho had realized that Ronaldo's greatest traits weren't his stepovers. It was his movement off the ball, his aerial dominance, and his one-touch lethality. In Manchester, Ronaldo was a soloist. Under Mourinho, he became the conductor of a lightning-fast counterattack. The 2012 Calma goal at the Camp Nou is the ultimate proof. He isn't out wide beating Dani Alves. He is central, sprinting between Puyol and Mascherano. One touch to set, one touch to kill. It's the movement of a number 9 disguised as a number 7. Here is the strange part. The world refused to believe it. For years, pundits talked about Ronaldo's evolution into a striker.
As a youngster, and then he kind of went from a winger to a centre forward, as we've seen Messi do. You know, they were great players running with the ball, but he simplified his game, Ronaldo, and got better as the years have gone on.
As if it happened in 2017 when his knees slowed down. They called it a decline that forced him into the box. They were wrong. It wasn't a decline. It was a 10-year master plan that Mourinho ignited in 2011. Ancelotti inherited this striker Ronaldo and won La Decima. Zidane took this striker Ronaldo and won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. By the time he reached Juventus and Al Nassr, the transition was so complete, we forgot he was ever anything else. But the blueprint was drawn at the Mestalla. Mourinho saw that the future of football wasn't about where a player starts, it's about where he arrives. He sacrificed the most entertaining winger in the world to create the most effective goal scorer in the history of the species. We spent a decade arguing about Ronaldo's changing role, while Mourinho sat back, knowing he had already finished the puzzle. He didn't just coach a player, he hacked the system. He told us in 2011, he showed us in 2012. We just kept looking at the left winger on the screen, while Ronaldo was already standing in the 6-yard box, waiting to change history. Mourinho was right, and the 450 goals that followed are the only proof he ever needed.